Okay, don't get scared. It's just me without any makeup on. So I'm going to start by, I've already washed my face and moisturized and put my Mary Kay eye cream under my eyes. I've let that soak in for about 5 or 10 minutes. And now I'm going to start with some Professional from Benefit. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my chin. Where my pores show the most. And on my nose. Now if I have to lean in a little bit here, I hope I stay in focus. And I like to put a little bit of it under my eyes, right in the eye lines. It really does lessen them a little bit. This is so smooth. Okay, let that set for just a minute. And then I'm going to take, oh, the itchy nose has begun. Then I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear that I have in this little container. And I'm going to take, this brush has been shedding since I washed it. I hope it doesn't shed so much today. This is the Makeup Geek. It just says Makeup Geek on it. It's her flat top kabuki brush. And it has been used. I apologize. I use it about 2 or 3 times and then I wash it. So I'm going to put a little bit of Estee Lauder Double Wear on the top of that. And I'll probably have to put a little bit more, but about that much. And just go all over my face. Up and down the neck, good. I like to get my ears, and then I like to really swirl this in. Now, I don't put a concealer under my eyes. I have so many lines, very fine lines under my eyes, but concealer just settles in it terrible. So I don't put concealer under my eyes, but I'll show you what I do. I said do. Oh, I'm in a goofy mood today, girls. Okay, and I have a magnifying mirror here that I'm going to be checking into every once in a while to make sure I've got everything on okay. And I like to put it on my eyelids, all over. That looks pretty good. Then I like to put just a little bit of the Double Wear, just a small little dot of it. And I like to go under my eyes good. And make sure it's smoothed out really good. On both sides. With what's left over, I like to go around my nose because I've got that red around my nose. Excuse me, I have the mandatory face on. Okay. After I get that on, I like to put some blush, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. High Definition and Headliner, just a tiny little bit. And then I divide it up between both cheeks. Go up my cheeks like this. Now, this is going to get a little bit bright, but I tone it down. I'll show you what I do. I like to blend it up. It's a little hard to see putting my makeup in here in this light because the light is actually more behind me. But I actually think I could put my makeup on with my eyes closed. I think Chelsea and I are going to do me blindfolded doing her makeup. That ought to be fun. And then I'm going to take some Hula bronzer, and I'm going to take a big fluffy brush from e.l.f., just a face brush. And start up here, give myself a little bit of color up there. Contour a little bit on the sides here. Get around those old jowls. Try and thin that down a little bit down my neck here. And then I like to take just a small angled brush and go under my lip here. Make your lip look a little more pouty because I do have thin lips. So it makes that stick out a little bit more. I'm going to try and get through this fairly fast, but you know me, I get to, and it goes long. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to take my translucent Rimmel matte powder and go over everything lightly. Set it all. And that's when I go over my blush a little bit so it's not quite so in your face. Then I like to take the e.l.f. highlighter. I don't know what this is called. I didn't bring my glasses with me. And I like to take, Bubba, no, do not start with me. Excuse me. No, no, no. You lay down. No scratching. I'm sorry. Can't have that. I just take a little, this is a BH Cosmetics shaped brush, go on my cheeks, down the center of my nose, Cupid's bow, and I like to go a little bit above my eyebrow with just any kind of a little brush, and use that as my highlighter on my brow bone. And on the inside corner of my eye. And I can tell my eyes are going to water like the dickens today, but that's okay. We can live with that. Okay, what next? I'm going to take my Creme Brulee, my WetNWild Creme Brulee, which is one of my mainstays, and what have I got? Go with this. Just a little BH Cosmetics. No, this is Coastal Scents brush. And I like to put it all over my lid, all the way up to my brow. And if this gets too long, I'll be speeding some of this up. Or not. Depends on what kind of mood I'm in today, girls. Okay. Here I have got the Younique Pigments. And this one is in oh, girls, I can't read it without my glasses, but I will put it in the down box, what it is. I like to take some of this and tap it into the lid. And before I do that, I'm going to take some of the nudes from Maybelline, and I think I'm going to take this color right here towards the end, and I'm going to put it down the side and over and make that 7 shape, that V. And I'm going to go all the way into this part of my eye that is puffier. And on this side, do the same. Get in there where that's puffier. Hope you guys can see okay. Now I'm wearing purple today, so I'm going to add some purple shimmer here in a minute and some purple on these outside corners. Before I do that, I'm going to take a flat little concealer brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to, it's a hard shaped little brush, tap that off, and I'm going to go underneath my eye. Give it just a little bit of something something. Excuse me. I've been watching 2 gals. They're young. They're not our age. But if you guys haven't watched them before, you should. They are Luster Lux and Crispy. C-R-H-I-S-S-P-Y and Luster Lux. It's L-I-S-T-R-E-L-U-X, I think. And they are spot on with eye makeup. I've gotten so many good ideas from those two. Okay, a little bit under there. Now I'm going to take a brush. This is just a pointed brush. And I'm going to take this deeper purple and load my brush up in the lid. Now this is very pigmented, so I'm going to try and be careful here. I just want a little bit of color on the outsides. And I'm going to follow that 7 pattern. Kind of give me a little bit of going up there to kind of raise my eyes a little bit. And I'm going to load it up again. Tap it off. Same thing on this eye. I'm going to give it down and over. Go up a little bit on the corner. Give it a little bit of lift there. And then I'm going to take a blending brush and just kind of lightly blend out the edges of that. A little bit so it's not quite so stark on my face. Now I'm going for purple, but I don't want it to be too in your face. I just want it to be a pretty purple. Then I'm going to take a little e.l.f. blending brush, but for me they're a little small for blending, And I have some purple shimmer here. And I'm going to load up my brush. Tap it off. And I'm going to put this just on my lids. Could probably go a little bit more daring with that. I'm going a little bit light with this, so I don't want super shimmer today. Need a little bit more for the other side. A little bit on my brush, tap it off a little bit. And same thing. Hope you can see here. Kind of get it in the middle. Okay. To mark those brushes, they definitely need to be washed now. Okay, then I'm going to take that same little concealer brush that I used, and I'm going to put this one on the end here. I'm going to line my eyes with that. That seems to do the best for me. Mix in a little bit of the black with it. Okay, sorry, my camera shut off. I lined my eyes with that, and then I did my eyebrows using this brown here and this brown here a little bit, and I just filled in my eyebrows a little bit. And I'm going to keep checking, make sure. I've never had my camera shut off before, but it did this time. I hope it wasn't full. So anyway, now I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my trusty Dollar Tree curling iron, or curler. Oh, I'm in such a silly mood today. Going to be one of those days. Okay. This one needs just a little bit more work. Make sure that's still running. And the mascara I've been using that I'm just not in love with, but I'm going to use this up, is the Double Extend by L'Oreal. And it's the white primer on one end. It doesn't stick in my lashes. Sorry, the camera stopped again. Okay, I figured out what was wrong. My card was full. So I'm not sure what you missed. I'm not sure where. I'll find out in editing. But anyway, I'm putting on the white primer from the L'Oreal mascara. And I really need to get my mirror up close. So what do you guys plan on doing this week? Let me know in the comments what kind of week you've got planned. Okay, I'm going to put some more primer on this eye and then let it set up for just a minute. And put on some black. Meanwhile, while that's going on, I'll put some lip stuff on. Today I'm going to wear, I think this is Honey by Revlon Balm Stain. Is it Revlon? Excuse me. I believe so. And I better put my lip pencil on first. Okay. A little bit of this. And the pencil I used was my NYX lip liner in number 955. And I used the Revlon and Honey. And now I'm using NYX Elcair, the NYX Butter Gloss in Elcair. I always have a little chap spot right there. Just drives me nuts. Okay. Time to put on some mascara. I'm going to have to use my mirror, you can see. I apologize for the jerkiness of this video. I didn't know the camera had shut off. I've never had that happen before, but I always check my card before I film, and I didn't this time. I had old videos on there. Took up all the space. Okay. Other side. Okay, a little bit on the bottom. I'm not going to put too much because I have a tendency to rub my eyes during the day and wear raccoon eyes for the rest of the day. And I have to go peel off that piece of skin. That's going to drive me crazy. Okay, so that's it for my face. And I'm going to do my hair, but I'm going to make a separate video of that and put it up after this one. I got a hair in front of me or something. And so I'm going to go curl my hair and stuff. And then, oh, I like my alfalfa thing I've got going. I'm going to go curl my hair, and then I'll come back and do it on camera. So let's see if I'll be able to see the back. Yeah, I will. Okay, I love you guys. It's good to be back and making videos again. And I'm sorry this is so long and chopped up and everything, but it's a start. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.